Aussie workers across the board are facing pay cuts and wage standstills, making it harder than ever before to put away any cash. A whopping 3/4 of Australian workers are struggling to save money. 60% of employees believe they are being underpaid. 70% of those don't think they will receive a pay rise in 2017.
But there are things that you can do about it, and here to give us the best advice on how to boost your income is CEO of Adzuna Australia, Raife Watson. Raife, good morning to you.
Morning, Lisa.
A lot of people feeling very grim at the moment, a lot of struggling industries. So what can you do if you are in one of those industries?
Right, let me first say that all industries aren't struggling. I mean, think about things that may be expanding. Healthcare industry, I talk about that a lot. 25 years is going to be the biggest hirer. So your skills are probably transferable into that industry. You don't have to be a doctor or a nurse. You can be an accountant, a cleaner. Think about maybe changing industries as well.
What about if changing jobs just is not an option? You have to work inside what you've got.
Okay, so that's a tough one. First, again, I would say jump on something like Adzuna, check that there aren't any jobs that are in your industry or in your location. Maybe you're in a small town. That's when the tough questions have to be asked about yourself. Are you doing what you can in your company? Go see your boss, have an open, honest, frank conversation with them about where your job's going, where the company's going. 2017 may be a tough year, but 2018 may get better. But find out what you can do to get onto that pay rise ladder.
What about part-time work? How can that help?
Yeah, look, the nature of the economy, I think, is changing. I think we've all heard the buzzwords, the gig economy, right? So people know about being an Uber driver. That's an option. Maybe if you don't have a car, you've got a bike, maybe. You can be a delivery driver for Fedora or for Deliveroo, things like that. Jump into a site like Airtasker as well, and our site, Adzuna. There's lots of other jobs there that might fit your skill set that you can do after school, after work, putting together IKEA furniture, cutting somebody's hair. There's all sorts of jobs that you may be able to do just for a couple of hours a day.
The share economy is really changing things, isn't it? A lot of fear, I think, out there at the moment about penalty rate cuts and how that's going to impact people's weekly budget. How would you advise or suggest people to increase their base pay to get a pay rise?
Yeah, again, I think... So how, by looking for another job, or you mean...
Or get a pay rise within their current position.
Okay, a few options. Upskilling. So education's always the key. So there's generally other courses you can do that will help upskill you, which will move you into a position of strength at work, and then you can get that promotion. Go see your boss and ask about what the KPIs are and try and exceed those KPIs. There's one that I talk about at work. We've got some pretty good people at work, and they make a real difference in our office, right? And they're the first people I look to promote or to give pay rises to. So improving your company culture is one. Be that ray of sunshine in the office, right? And they generally get ahead faster.
Yeah, and be that person has the right timing with the boss as well. Don't go in when he's or her are pulling their hair out with things going on. Just have a little bit of time. Great to see you, Raife.
Yeah, no problem.
Done for time today, but great.